Hey, it's your boy J Hardcore Boxing News back at you with what's happening in the world of boxing today. And what's happening in the world of boxing today is I'm here with the champ. What's up, champ?
What's up, man? How you doing?
I can't complain, man. Let me tell you something. It is definitely a pleasure to be here with you, my brother, for the simple fact, man, I get a chance to sit in here with a world champion.
Yes, sir.
You don't get there by wishing.
Right. Definitely get there by hard work.
Exactly, man. And when I do my interviews, I always ask this first question. Why boxing?
Because I like to stick to my guns, man. I started boxing at a young age, 9 years old. And when I set out to do something, I set out to do it. And, I was backed by my cousin, by my dad, by my family. And they always had me in the right positions to succeed.
Okay, so was boxing your idea or your dad's or your cousin, or did you show up in the ring with your cousin? What happened?
Initially, my dad just took me to the gym and asked me if I wanted to do it. So that was it.
Okay.
It's been a wrap ever since then.
All right, go back to the first time you're 9 years old, you get punched in the face, man. What was that thought?
It was different. I usually do, I still do more than punching on people, but it was different getting, because my first sparring session wasn't, the best. I mean, as far as somebody that was experienced.
Right.
And he was punching on me more than I was punching on him. But that was tough, it was tough learning experience for me because, I wasn't the best at the time. So
right.
I had to get better.
But you showed back up.
Oh yeah, for sure. And the tide turned quicker than a lot of people expected.
I'm a DC homie. Yeah. You from DC as well, you know what I mean? And in DC, you box or you play football. Simple as that.
I did both.
Oh, you did both?
Yeah,
Okay. What position did you play?
I play running back and linebacker. Football was my first love, actually.
Oh, okay.
I was playing football since I was 5 years old.
Man, I remember, man, coming up. And we always talked about boxing. Mm-hmm. And we used to walk around, man. My guy, Walt Mannequin, rest in peace, man. He used to be down at Headbangers. He used to coach at Headbangers. He passed away about 2 or 3 years ago.
Okay.
And we used to see each other and say, "What's up?" And we'll say, "I box." That was the response. I box. And then, as we got back, I box good.
That's funny.
You know what? And the thing about it, man, on the East Coast, you wasn't knowing if you was good enough unless you came through DC and got some sparring. You did. Baltimore came down here, Philly came down here, everything. If you had to stop by a House of Champions, man.
I heard
that. In so many different spots, man. But DC, we just known for that.
Yeah.
We just known for that. But let's go back to your amateur days, man. I think you were 11 times national champ?
Yep, 11 times national champion.
Okay. So run us, man. How was that amateur?
It was one of my cousin's monikers was winning ain't the only thing, it's everything, it's the only thing. Mm-hmm. So, we applied that in this gym all the time. The recipes to him. He was our trainer, he was our head trainer. He the one who, him and my dad started this organization back in 2008. And we built this gym from the ground up. When I started boxing in 2004, I was on a tear for real. I mean, I had my first fight with them, the first month or two. Mm-hmm. I won my first fight, and I took off after that. I won my first national championship, I want to say when I was like 11.
11? Okay.
I was like 10 or 11, and I was running them off, man. And then so I, on every level of the amateurs, I won on every single level. I won, and not only in weight, in the amateurs, they do it by weight and age. So
right.
At 10, 11, I won the national championship. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, and up is men. And when I turned 17, I started fighting grown men. And I won national championships on that level too. I went international, and won the bronze medal in the international tournament and everything. So I was always prepared to win on the next level every time. Every time it was time to step up, I was prepared to win.
All right, let's give somebody some shine from back in the day. It was always that one guy, man, he was like, God damn, I'm ready to fight him again. Who was that one guy back in the day that always gave you some smoke back in the day?
I fought a lot of people more than once.
Yeah, I know, but was there any particular one guy that always gave you some good?
It wasn't really no particular one.
Oh, okay,
I was putting a lick down myself.
Oh, okay.
I fought Mike Fox, my good friend Mike Fox.
Okay.
5 times.
Okay.
5 times. Actually, Mike Fox was the first person I ever sparred. He was the first person made me cry in the ring. So I fought Mike Fox.
Say that again?
Yeah.
He was the first person, huh?
Yeah, because that was the first time I sparred.
Okay. But you're keeping it real, though,
yeah,
man.
For sure. I fought Mike Fox 5 times, man. We was always like, growing up, we was kind of like always the same way till we got like a super growth spurt, and then he got like real tall.
Yeah. He got a fight coming up, matter of fact.
Next Saturday.
Yeah.
Next Saturday, I'm gonna be there. Y'all go if y'all.
I'm gonna be there.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah, I'm gonna be there. That's gonna be up at Adam Rundle.
Live, right?
Live, right, exactly. I was at the last time when he fought there. Yeah. Jeter Promotions.
Bad boy, Mike Fox, a bad boy.
Yeah, Mike Nice, man, for sure, man, without a doubt, man. But yeah, so the amateurs, man, and you know I'm gonna ask you about that amateurs with you and Tank back and forth with that, man. You dig? Let's go ahead and get that on out the way right now, man. How was that?
It was cool. I mean, our back and forth was more so like sparring.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta think the 2 times we fought each other within the same tournament.
Okay.
First time we fought in Baltimore, the regional Junior Olympics.
Mm-hmm.
And the fight was close. I thought I won, but you know what I'm saying? Like something happened where the referee took a point from me that I don't think I deserved.
Took a point from both of y'all, right?
But I don't think I deserved it.
Okay.
If you watch the fight. So we got an at-large bid from USA Boxing, so they still sent me to the Nationals, even though I didn't win the regional championship. They still sent me to the Nationals. We were on 2 sides of the bracket at the Nationals. Obviously, we both won, made it to the championship.
Right.
And we fought in the championship, and I lost a close fight there. I just, it was different. Scoring system, computer points, all that. So it was all right. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was a good bump. Obviously, he's a good fighter, and he won 2 fights over me. So,
Right.
I feel like anybody that beat me is either good or lucky.
Yeah, but that wasn't the only time y'all sparred and everything, so y'all got plenty of history.
We sparred plenty of times. We got some tapes.
I heard about the infamous tapes. I ain't gonna ask about them, but I heard about them. What happened in the gym stays in the gym.
Yeah, and it was what I needed to, you know what I'm saying, obviously to get better, and obviously it's what he needed too, to keep each other sharp and all that. People look at it the wrong way for real. If it's no personal issues between the two, or between anyone in the amateurs, people don't realize that this is what we're doing to prepare ourselves for the next level. They don't look at us, we're prize fighters. Like, he been a
paid
prize
for
fighter.
it now.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. So now I'm a prize fighter.
Hey, I like it a lot, man. And y'all both pro. You dig? You're champion. He's champion.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? You only have 1 loss. You know what I'm saying? And that's argumentable. For sure. You dig? Because I could have went with a draw, or you win in that fight, bro.
That's how Andre Ward had his score too. But we knew we wasn't gonna win on paper for real. So it's all good. It's all right. I'll plan with.
It was on Veterans Day, wasn't it?
It was on Veterans Day. Man, top rank card, top rank champ.
Stacked against you, huh?
We knew we wasn't gonna win on paper.
Okay, but after that, you started running it right back up again.
For sure.
Yes, indeed. You started running it back, you know what I'm saying? And now we're here. We here, man, and you're about to be in arguably the biggest fight of your life, man. You know what I'm saying? And And hopefully the biggest payday of your life. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna pocket watch, man. But what I wanna ask is it signed, sealed, and delivered?
Oh, for sure.
Okay.
We gonna get in there and we gonna rumble.
Y'all gonna rumble, okay. All right, it's been a lot of back and forth, man, about December the 14th. Is it December the 14th, or do you think it's gonna get pushed back?
There's no official saying or official announcement that the date is pushed back.
Right.
So right now, you see where we at.
Yeah.
Right here, still getting ready for December 14th.
Facts. And you ain't got any calls or anything different yet?
No, not yet. So if it is pushed back, you know what I'm saying? Don't look at me like, hey, it might get, look, for the people paying attention, it might get pushed back. I don't know. So, hey.
Well, I tell you what, man, the public, is a lot of disdain, this, that, and the third, which I don't get any understanding why. But it's been crazy, you know what I'm saying? This, that, and the other. Oh, Tank's bringing another guy up from 130, this, that, and the third. You know, and I know you've been hearing all of it.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? And what do you have to say about all that, man?
I've been saying this so much. As soon as the fight got announced and all that, just like, I don't really care. Like, y'all can keep talking, whatever the case may be. I can show you better than I can tell you. I'm tired of here and there going back and like, all right, you don't know what you're talking about. You don't know what you're talking about. Whoop-de-whoop. They're saying this guy's so much bigger than me. I don't have a chance in hell and all this and all that. I don't care.
I've been beside Tank. I'm beside you now. I don't see no big differences, man.
Hey. But hey, that's what I'm saying. People don't know, so that's what I mean. Like they rather just talk and not do the research or even try to look into it. They know it's a bigger name versus a guy that doesn't have a big name, and they're gonna go with what they know. So I'm not too worried about them. And for real, I'm not worried about a lot of them because all of them, because they can't come in here and do nothing with me. No matter how they say, oh, he bringing up a champ from 30, you get in the ring with me. See how this champ from 130 can put it on you.
Only reason I'm in this ring with you because I'm recording you, bro. I don't want to fight you. I'm going to let you know that. And I'm 2+. You know what I'm saying? But you ain't become world champion then not knowing how to fight, Jack. You know what I'm saying? It's totally different inside this square circle.
Yeah, definitely.
You know, for sure, man. So, you know, and I'm going to tell you, a lot of it comes from how the casuals have so much to say now because of social media. Social media has, I'm gonna use one of my words, blow-up-shuated everything now, you know what I'm saying? Where everybody has a voice. And like the famous words of Roger Mayweather, don't know shit about boxing, you know what I'm saying? At all.
Tell me about it.
Yes, indeedy, man. And I'm gonna tell you, I like this fight. I like this fight or not, because I know you're a dog. You know what I mean? I watch tape. I done watched you for a while. So I know you can get down, man. And you know what I mean? And you slick with it. You dig? So, yeah. So I like it a lot. I want to see this fight. If they make it on this side, just in case they change it from Houston to here, I'm gonna watch it. I mean, I'm gonna come and actually be there, but I can't go to Houston. I can't afford it. I'm on fixed income these days, man. You know what I'm saying? Unless I hit that 4 digit.
Hey, it's possible. It's possible. Somebody gonna do it. Why not you?
Yes, indeedy, man. But again, I just love what's going on. But I do have a question, man. You've been fighting down for a while. Who would you consider your toughest fight so far? A lot of boxers don't like answering that question, but if you will.
I do have necessarily the toughest fight that I've been considered my toughest fight for a while. It was my 4th fight against, I forget his name. I keep forgetting his name.
You sure it was your tough? You can't remember his name.
Yeah, it was a tough fight. I fought a guy that was like, it was my time for it to be it was a showcase for me. He was a guy who fought like Oscar Valdez and some other names or whatever the case may be. And it was like, all right, them guys did this with him, what you gonna do with him? And sad to say, I was BSing, you know what I'm saying? And I got tired trying to knock him out because obviously his skill wasn't up to par with mine, but I got tired and, you know what I'm saying, I had to grind it out. I don't think it was close, but I got a majority decision. You know what I'm saying? Like I won on 2 school calls and then got a draw. It was a 4-round fight. So, and that was really like a turning point in my career as well. It was like, all right, I can't do this no more. Like, I can't afford to have no mess ups, no slip ups, cut no corners, or whatever the case may be, because I ain't in this for nothing. I can't go out like that. Yeah.
So you took him for granted? Is that what you're saying? Or you just wasn't training like you're supposed to?
I took them for granted. I wasn't training like I was supposed to. Like I was training, but I was just cutting a few corners and stuff like that. And I admitted it. I had owned up to it, and you know what I'm saying, that was a pivot in my career.
So you learned from it?
Yeah, for sure.
Good.
That's why y'all never seen me tired in no fights.
No, I haven't seen you tired, man. Okay. Tank done beat 30 people. Knocked out, what, 28 of them, right? What makes you different?
He probably can't answer that question. he probably can't answer that question. But it's the skill, the will. I got the whole package, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm not sitting there waiting to get hit by nobody, especially somebody that's supposed to be a power puncher. That's evidently a power puncher. I got too much for me to go out like that. I'm not saying he don't, but I can't. Like, if anything, I'm trying to flip it around. I'm trying to make it like flip the narrative. Like I'm the one in there thumping, like for real, for sure. So.
Okay.
That's gonna be, you know what I'm saying? That's what's gonna make me different. I could do it all. I got the best skills that he's been in the ring with as a professional. And I'm saying that respectfully because he did fight the likes of like Mario Barrios, who is a 147-pound champion right now.
Yes, he is.
But
Pedraza.
At the time being, Pedraza. But in the time being, man, he was like Mario Barrios at the time being. He was probably like they had a weight clause at the end of that after that weigh-in, which is understandable. With a 140-pound champion, Tank a small guy, so he was kind of limited. And then who else? That's probably about it. For real. I don't see like at the point in time in his career when he fought them guys. I would have punched him too. Pitbull would have smoked Pitbull. Frank Mon was inexperienced. Who else? Leo Santa Cruz was puny.
Puny.
Leo Santa Cruz was puny. Who else? Rolly is special condition. Rolly just cracking. Rolly ain't got the best skills or whatever the case may be. Rolly made what he had work for him.
Okay.
And he made a hell of a career out of it. But Rolly ain't had the best skills, and even damn sure don't got the best defense. So with all that being said, it's gonna be different.
So you feel though skill-wise, so far in the ring, you're the best that Tank has seen thus far.
IQ too.
IQ as well.
Yeah.
Nice. I like that. Now, I know you can go, but they say you don't hook with a hooker. You ain't planning on hooking with a hooker, are you?
They ain't.
I know you got a good chin there.
Publicly, my game plan ain't gonna be revealed.
Yeah, no doubt.
But I don't know. He gonna find out I'm punching.
Okay. Yeah. Hey,
that's what I'm saying.
You done heard everybody I've seen you fight.
Exactly.
I seen.
Ask the other question. What's gonna make him different?
Facts. What's good for the goose is also good for the gander.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. But it's gonna be smart pressure though. If you know when you bring
everything I do in there is gonna be calculated, smart, put together, for my best chance to win.
Wow. Let's go back to when you got that call, because actually that ain't the first call.
Yeah, nah, it
It's not the first call. And let's give Tank some credit. Y'all talked about it a while back, saying one day y'all gonna do this, right?
Yeah, for sure. It was like, it was like right before I fought Jamel. Matter of fact,
Right before you fought who?
I fought Jamel. When they
Jamel?
announced that,
Okay.
when they announced that I was the mandatory, I had seen him out, and we was just chatting, we was talking, and he was a excuse me, he was a champ at 130 already.
Okay.
So you know, he was like, you know, congrats, you know, go get that money, and I was like, yeah, for sure. And then we were just talking about, he was like, man, if it lined up and if it makes sense, you know, we can put our titles on the line and break bread together. So, you know, I think that's how it should work. I think that's how it should work, especially given we did it in the amateur for free. Why not? Especially we on the same level.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Same area.
Same area. Mutual respect for each other. So why not? Why not help your brother eat? Why not help your partner eat? Why not help someone you know eat?
And that's what's happening now. Because you got the call before when before he fought Hector Garcia. They called you too, correct?
His team.
They called.
Yeah, people. His team was probably reaching out. Was reaching out. I wouldn't necessarily say him personally.
Right.
But
Yeah. But
team,
never him personally. Yeah.
His team reaching out and stuff like that. So it got around. So it's not like, you know, it's definitely not far fetched now that I'm champion. But like before, it probably didn't happen because I wasn't champion.
Right. So you didn't have a belt. Hector had a belt. You know what I'm saying? And so Hector got the fight. He beat Hector. You have a belt now. You beat Hector.
Yep.
Actually, I got two common opponents, correct?
Yeah, Mario Macias. I think
Yeah, something like that. Yeah. I think Tank stopped him in the first round.
First round,
You stopped him in the third. Yeah. Okay. Even though that triangle theory, I ain't for none of that. You did, because I done seen.
Styles make fights. Everybody know that. Everybody who know boxing know that.
Exactly.
Let's get that
It
right.
means
Everybody who know boxing knows Styles.
Facts. Exactly. Cause I'm 56 and I done seen a lot of fights. My first fight I watched was Muhammad Ali and Ken Norton 3.
Wow.
I was 8.
Wow.
Yeah, that's when my cherry got busted, Jack. And I love boxing since then. You did. Keeping it real, man. You know, so I done seen a lot of boxing, so that triangle theory doesn't work. But going back now, you got the call now. Everybody know you about to get to the bag, and how that phone been ringing now?
I mean, it's been ringing more, I ain't gonna lie. It's been ringing more, but there's just a lot more like missed calls. I still at my regular life and still coming here every day, twice a day.
Yeah, I don't see 1,000 people in here.
Why would I be answering the phone for people who just now starting to call me? You ain't called me before.
Facts.
Or you ain't been in here with me putting in work. You ain't never been like, hey, let me come to the gym and, you know, check on my man, see what he's doing, blah, blah, blah. Like, I got a few of them, don't get me wrong. They do. Some of my people do actually come and check up on me. But
right.
The ones that haven't, it's just like, all right, what you calling me for now?
Yeah, you wasn't calling me before.
Yeah, just keeping it real. You know what I'm saying? Like, for what? I never had no previous combos about nothing else, and now you want to call.
What's up, Cuzzo?
Nah, it's not so much. I'm close knit with my family. My family, all my family can call me, but everybody outside that.
I can dig it. I was interviewing Glenn Johnson 3 days ago. Remember, he was the guy that knocked out Roy Jones, man, and big underdog, you did. But he was telling me the story about friends and family and how people was telling him he was going to get knocked out. And
his friends and family told him?
He said friends and family was saying it to him. Roy is going to stop you, this, that, and the third, man. And I was like, really? I'm like how you just said, friends and family?
Yeah, that's crazy.
Well, obviously, you ain't hearing that because
you
was like surprised. Yeah.
They ain't my friends and family. They telling me that. No funny.
Man, yeah, and I bring that up because he beat Roy that day.
Man, did he?
He beat Roy that
Sad
day,
day for me.
man.
I was a Roy fan.
Okay. Yeah, okay. So sad day for you. Well, you young.
Yeah, it's just a sad day for me.
Yeah, man, but it can happen for you.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And you know, not being disrespectful or anything, but it'll break the internet.
Oh yeah.
You stop Tank, you beat Tank, whatever. You the man.
That's the only way I see it.
Ooh, I like the confidence,
That's the only way
man.
I
That
see
was
it.
mainly one of the serious reasons. I've been watching you fight, man. But I love your confidence, man. You know what I'm saying? And it sounds like real confidence. It doesn't sound like the rehearse.
Yeah, nah.
You know what I mean? To sell the fight. You truly believe you're going to beat Tank.
Yeah.
I know that.
I ain't here for nothing.
No. And you look at me dead in my eyes when you say it.
I ain't here for nothing, man. I'm not.
Yo, that's DC, man.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? One thing about us in DC, man, we big confident, man. I told my wife the only reason why I ain't president is because I don't want to be. That's it. That's the only reason why I ain't president of the United States, man. You know what I mean? Over there, I've been
like
over there
that.
like Obama, right?
I like
now.
that. Yeah.
And that's serious, man. You know, that is totally serious. I'm gonna tell you, man, I can't wait to this fight, man. When I started hearing about maybe December the 14th might not be the day now, and hearing all this different rhetoric, I done heard so much stuff. Now they got this AI channels making up news. It's just crazy.
Watching media is crazy.
Yo, disrespectful. I'm watching myself on, I'm like,
Like, what are we doing? Like,
I'm watching them, they using my stuff now, you know what I mean? So, yeah, man, I'm just so excited, man, for sure. I want to pick your brain on some other fights that maybe just happened. We just had Beterbiev or Beterbiev and Bivol. Talk to me about that fight and tell me who you had winning that fight, man.
so I watched that. When I was watching that fight, I was kind of like on the go. I had to rewatch it.
Okay.
Because I thought it was close. After the decision. But some of the rounds that when I rewatched it, some of the rounds that I thought Bivol had won, he would probably win the first half and let the second half of the round go. So it all depends on judging, what you like, what you can see. And some of the rounds that I thought he let go, I thought swayed Beterbiev's way because he didn't, like, sometimes he just didn't do nothing after he had a first great half of the round. And then it wasn't like the first half of the round wouldn't be as dominant as, say, like the last half of a Ray Hagler round that Ray was stealing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's how I see it. Like, you can do it, and then everybody knows, or everybody should know, that the last thing the judge sees is the last half, is the last part of the round. I mean, like, you know what I'm saying? That's common sense. So out of them 3 minutes, your work if you a front runner in them rounds, your work has to be extremely strong, and then you have to finish to the point where the opponent isn't doing much to you, so you can overcome that. You know, that little drought you have at the end of the round. So that's what I was seeing. I'm not mad with the what was it, split decision? Yeah, I'm not mad with a split decision. Beterbiev's way at all. A draw wouldn't have made me mad either. I had B-ball losing by 1 round.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
All right.
He
Now.
fought his ass off though.
Yeah.
He just a little, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, the last 2 rounds he gave away, Beterbiev was putting that pressure on him. And obviously it's probably a monster and hit super hard.
In the rematch, is it the same, or do you feel though that the technician can get better? Can put it this way: can Beterbiev get better, or?
That's a good question. I could see both getting better, but I could see Bivol getting in better conditioning and sustaining his output and his boxing ability. Because obviously he didn't get dropped, he didn't get, you know what I'm saying? Like that's the first person better be didn't knock out. So he can make some real good adjustments and keep him on the outside, and he could do some damage for sure. Better be probably his getting better is probably starting faster and letting his hands go earlier. But you know what I'm saying, who knows? He already cracking, so it's just like
definitely
you know
cracking, man.
So,
good Lord.
Yeah.
All right, and they're talking about that fight might not happen until next October. That would put Better Be at 40. Think that might make a difference?
It might. I say every 5 years your body's supposed to change, so it might.
I got a fantasy one for you because it's all a fantasy at this point. Canelo versus Bud. Bud going up to 68 and fighting though.
They both some bad boys, but I got Canelo just based off of pure strength and size. Not like their boxing ability is definitely, arguably, who is, you know what I'm saying? Like they're both at the top of their game. They're both at the top of the boxing game. Period. With their skills and IQ. So normally the bigger better man wins. I don't see Terence Crawford surviving like, you know what I'm saying, like a flush shot from Canelo.
Yeah, they say a good big man beats a good little man, basically.
For the most part.
Yeah, that's what they say. Okay, I'm trying to think, is there any other one? Oh, we got that upcoming fight, December the 21st. We got Usyk going against Tyson as a rematch.
Yeah.
That made you smile. Why it made you smile?
Because I like Usyk.
Okay.
I like Usyk, and I know that Tyson Fury is a great heavyweight.
Yeah,
you know
he
what I'm
is.
saying? I ain't used to like him at first.
Oh, yeah.
Tyson Fury can fight, man. There's nothing
Yeah,
to do
yeah,
about
yeah,
it.
yeah.
Like, so,
And he can move for a big man.
He can move
For a little man.
Yeah,
Yeah, he can just move.
Usyk is he's special though. He's special. He's obviously the best boxer skill wise at heavyweight. He might be undersized, but he make up for it with his skill. He make up a lot for his skill.
So what does Fury have to do to win this one?
So because Tyson Fury is so skilled, he just gotta be a better big man. I think.
Yeah, me too.
He gotta put the hurt on Usyk. Like, and that's what he gotta do. He gotta use his skill and his size against Usyk. He can't have no mental lapses. He can't have no defensive holes, because Usyk hurt him and dropped him in the last fight. So imagine if he do the same thing. Obviously, Usyk is going to get better. He's going to watch his film. He's going to get better. That's one thing he's going to do. He's going to come out with the best game plan and use it to its effectiveness.
All right, I got one. Boots and Bud.
Boots and Bud is a good fight.
Yeah.
I'm just going to leave it at that.
Is Boots 2.0 Bud or what?
I don't know.
You don't know. You're not touching that one.
Boots is a special, different special kind of fighter. Like, Terence Crawford is different. Terence Crawford is a vicious finisher. A vicious finisher. Do not let him know that, if he got you on the line, most likely he's going to get you out of there. We don't know if Boots got a chin or not. I'm pretty sure he do. But who's to say he does, or who's to say he doesn't? His chin hasn't been tested. What I'm about to say? Terence Crawford has been known to be a little chinny. and Boots can punch. So it's a lot of ententes in that fight. Like, it's a lot. I don't know. That's something that I can't call. Like before. All right. So let's go back to Spence and Bud. I was on Spence side.
Me too.
I was.
Yeah.
One, I was a Spence fan.
Me
and
too.
Two,
Still is.
Two, yeah, still is. And then two, I just thought, man, Earl was gonna like just try to steamroll him.
Mm-hmm.
That ain't happening. Sad to say. So.
Yeah. I don't know. I
Boots
still feel though something was wrong with that, man. I don't know.
Yeah, but that's a conversation for another day.
Yeah, no doubt.
But
no doubt.
because I'm not taking nothing away from that performance.
Can't.
That performance was like, that was one of the better performances I've seen in a long time. That was a hell of a performance by Terrence Crawford. Boots brings something totally different from the table, plus power. So he got the athleticism, the agility, the showmanship, the defense. So we'll see. It's just that probably come down to experience. Bud is a champion and been a champion for a long time, undisputed twice.
Mm-hmm.
Just went up to another weight class and won a world title. So we'll see if it happens.
I don't know. I watched one of your interviews, man. You said you might be sparring Boots. Is that happening or not?
Nah, because it's too close to his fight.
Yeah, that is true. He's fighting next week.
Fight next week.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I'm pretty sure they cut their sparring off already.
Yeah.
But I would have liked to.
Mm-hmm.
Even though like the dimensions.
Maybe afterwards. Because your fight.
Nah,
well,
I'm not sparring for no reason. What? That's crazy.
Yeah,
Preserve yourself, boxers. If y'all watching this, preserve yourself. Don't go in there with no heavy hitters just because.
Facts.
Unless they ask you for some work. Like if he asked me for some work, but what he gonna ask me for some work?
Right.
I'm a
Little guy.
little guy.
Yeah.
But
Wow. All right, I had two guys that had questions. One guy questioned, his name was Fender Bender.
Mm-hmm.
And his question was, have you did anything differently thus far training for this tank fight than you normally do?
Have I? That's what.
That's what Bob said. So there it is. That's y'all answer, man. Mum's the word.
Yeah.
Okay. The next question was from a guy, Lewis 4500. He said, after the fight, can Hardcore Boxing News get an interview afterwards as well?
For sure.
There it is.
No.
There it is. There it
Sure.
is. You know what? But one more thing that I do, man, is I got people that love the channel, and I have a guy that loves you, man.
Mm-hmm.
You dig? And I brought him with me.
Yeah.
His name is Big Dre.
Yeah.
And he about to get the interview chair, man.
My man.
All right, let's do it.
What up, champ?
What's up, Big Drake?
What up, man? First of all, I want to say as a DC native and a native Washingtonian, I'm like a proud papa, man. When you won your championship, man, every time I was on YouTube, and I'm in all of the boxing channels and stuff. Yeah. Every time I got a chance, I put your name out there, man.
Right, thank you.
You know,
I appreciate it.
Either just in the chat or sometimes in a super chat to make sure that the host mentioned your name.
Yeah.
You know, because I wanted to shout out, you know, hometown champion, you know, Lamont Roach, 130 pounds in the WBA, man. It was just made me proud.
That's love,
so,
man.
you know,
I appreciate that.
You know, because I like boxing. I like boxing live. I like boxing local, man. And, you know, so to being able to sit here with you is, first of all, it's a great pleasure.
Man, thank you.
You know, I just want to say thank you.
I appreciate
You know he answered the phone while we was doing the interview.
That was the wife. I had to answer that one without question.
Okay.
You know, my phone on Do Not Disturb, and she the only one that rings through.
Rings through the wife. Okay, I know that.
She the only one that rings through. So, but that being said, You know, everybody talk about their favorite fighter, and you know, being a boxing fan for a long time, I've had several favorite fighters over the years.
Yeah.
You mentioned Roy Jones was one of your favorite fighters, was also one of mine.
Yeah.
He mentioned Muhammad Ali, who was one of my favorite fighters when I was a young kid. Now, you know, I got you, I got
Man.
Tank,
Man.
and you know, it's a blessing to be able to sit down with you and say that, you know, because it brings it close to home.
Yeah.
You know, hell, I live right down the damn street.
Man.
But you know, now that you've got a title and you've defended a title, is 135 going to be your next place that you campaign? Are you gonna stay up there, or you?
We're gonna see. We're gonna see. Like I said this a lot of times. I'm hoping they let me campaign at both.
Okay.
I hope
Okay.
so. I really hope so. We're gonna beg and plead. We're gonna beg and plead with the WBA because after I'm champion at 135, I'm planning on.
You know, collect both belts in both sides, man.
For
Okay,
sure.
all right,
Like
cool.
if I could do it, if they let me navigate the way I want to, I would really like to.
That's cool. That's cool.
Yeah.
That's cool. I really like that. You said earlier that you've heard a lot of stuff, the way people have been talking about the fight, and is it something that you pay attention to? Is it something that you just, is it water off the duck back, or is it just?
Yeah, it's something that I see, but I really don't, feed too much into it. Like every once in a while I get bored, so I might just look at a comment and be like, all right, let me respond to him real quick.
Okay.
Just cause. Or
Okay.
like, just like a super troll, like let me troll back. Because
Oh, see, I hadn't thought about that.
I be, let me troll back. Because sometimes I get bored. I'm in training camp. I don't do nothing but box, eat, sleep, and box, eat, sleep.
Okay.
So
I got you.
what else I'm supposed to do? Like I see it, it's like they crazy. They say the wildest stuff, they say the craziest stuff, and like without knowing anything about me or knowing anything about boxing, like it's just like, all right, let me go ahead and trouble back real quick just cause. You know what I'm saying? Let me say something crazy back to him.
You know, in your career, we noticed that you actually have more fights above 130 pounds than Tank does. Accidentally, unofficially,
because
officially, unofficially. Yeah, I got you.
Yeah. Because I've always campaigned at 130, but sometimes opponents come in overweight, and I don't have to make weight and stuff like that. So that's what it really be.
It's still above 130 pounds.
Yeah, it is.
You know,
No, for sure. It
and
definitely is.
again, like I said, you've had more fights above 130 pounds than Tank has. So, and they go in the record books above 130 pounds, even though you were campaigning at 130.
Yeah.
So that was the reason I mentioned it.
Yeah, for sure.
You know, so and we know that since you've done this, making 135 pounds and being comfortable at 135 pounds shouldn't be an issue for you.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Okay.
I'll definitely be comfortable at 135 pounds. I'm comfortable with making 130 as well. I don't have an issue at all. I never struggled to make weight at 130. I always felt good. As you can see, I always felt good in my fights, making 130 pounds.
Yeah, you know.
So, like I said, if once I get both of these belts, hopefully I can come back and unify at 130. If I can't, then that would probably be like the decision factor. You know what I'm saying? Like I would campaign at 35 if I couldn't come back and unify.
I like the way you snuck that in there when I come back with both of these belts.
Yeah, that ain't no sneak. That's a promise.
That's a problem. You put that in there.
That's
I wasn't on accident. You put that in there on purpose. Okay, that's good. That's cool. I like the way you think it, man.
Yeah.
You know, I guess that when it comes to this sport, that's the way you have to think.
Yes.
You know,
You're in the wrong sport if you think otherwise.
If you think otherwise, absolutely. Cool, man. You know, I got one more question and reference some of the internet trolls.
Yeah.
Specifically, one troll that you've had some back and forth with.
Who?
I shouldn't call him a troll because he's a well-known boxer. Gary Russell Jr.
Oh, that's just about as much as we gonna get on him. That's where it
All right.
stops.
That's where it
You know
stopped.
what I'm saying?
That's
I don't got time, but like you said, trolls. I don't got time for trolls. That's a
Okay.
perfect word.
Okay. That's cool. That's cool.
Yeah, definitely.
All right.
Definitely.
Well, I appreciate your time,
Man,
man.
thank you.
I really love the fact that you allowed us in here,
Yeah.
and to give us the time to sit down with you and talk and take some time out of your day and your training schedule as you get prepared for this. And I heard you say that they haven't given you an exact date on whether or not they've moved it,
Right.
but right now you guys are still training for December the 14th.
Definitely.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. Thank you,
Cool.
man. Look, like you said, it's close to home. This hit home for me too. This is very special, man. I appreciate you.
Like I said, man, I live right down the street,
Yeah.
I come past here, 4 or 5 times a week.
Yeah, man.
I drive right down Walker Mill Road, so this is definitely home. And, and like I said, I'm really big into the hometown stuff.
That's what's up.
You
That's
see
what's
me,
up, man.
you see me on Sunday. I'm usually burgundy and gold from head to toe.
That's right. Hey,
And
I
the
knew it was
sun.
something. I knew it was something when I seen you. I knew it was something. That's
right there. But I'm gonna leave that alone.
Yeah.
In the summertime, I got on my red and white.
Okay.
Supporting my nationals.
Mm-hmm.
And I even wear the hockey stuff. So
Oh, yeah, I never been to a hockey game. So.
Oh man, maybe we want, this winter we have to, after the fight, maybe we have to go catch a hockey game.
That'd be what's up. That'd be cool.
That would be cool because we can definitely do that. I am not a big hockey fan, but I love this. I'm not really big as far as the knowledge of the sport.
Yeah.
But I like the sport,
Okay.
And like I said, I'm really big into the home teams.
Mm-hmm.
So to go to a Nationals game, to go to a Capitals game, or to go to a Commanders game, those are the things that I really enjoy doing.
Me too.
I'm not so much into the Wizards because I just ain't a really big basketball fan, as you can see. But again, man, I appreciate your time.
No doubt, man. I appreciate you. Thank you so much.
It was good for you, to take your time out of your busy schedule to have us in here, man.
Yes, sir.
All right?
Thank you, man.
Cool.
Thank you.
Man, it's definitely been a pleasure, champ.
Yes, sir.
I truly appreciate you. Much success.
Thank you.
All right. And before we leave, what do you want to say to your people before you leave? And after that, what do you want to say to Tank?
To the people, man, just continue to support if you do support. And even if you troll, keep trolling. You can follow me on Instagram, Twitter, 101X, ONEOF, the number 1, and X behind it. And watch the journey. I'm gonna be dropping some content, some training videos, some lifestyle stuff. And we're gonna get it cracking, we're gonna get it popping, man. And to Tank, see you when I see you.
See you when you see. Other than that, it's your boy Jay Hardcore Boxing News. I'm here with the champ, Lamont Roach Jr. Got my guy Dre here, and we out of here. Peace.